Good morning, children. We are back again to the social science class, and this is our last video for the lesson A Glimpse of India, and this is the last video of our social science class too. In the last class, we went through the topics, the soil types, and the climatic conditions of India. In this session, we are going through the topics the natural vegetation and animal diversity, as well as the two main problems that India faces, the drought and the flood. So dear children, we shall first see the slides on drought and flood. You can see in the slide that the main issue that we Indians face is water scarcity. A drought, a natural disaster. Drought is a situation where there is scarcity of water. How is this scarcity taking place? Due to the lack of rain or overexploitation of water. It is said that 1/3 of India is affected by drought. Okay? And the main problems that we face during the drought season is crop failure, scarcity of drinking water. Now, how can we overcome this? We can link rivers, linking water. And the rivers which are rich in water, no, that can be linked with the rivers which is having less water. Second one, by cultivating crops which need only very less water, drought resistant crops. So crops that can grow up with less water. Then promote rainwater harvesting. You are almost aware about what is rainwater harvesting, isn't it? Collect the rainwater and preserve it so that in the underground itself, so that water level would rise and we can overcome the scarcity of water during the summer season. In the next slide, we see when the flood threatens. Usually, we face this issue during the rainy season, and it is a threat to human life as well as to agricultural land. Now, what is the reason for flood? The heavy rainfall during the monsoon period. A second reason is while we construct houses on the river banks. Third reason, when we level up the paddy fields. Due to these three reasons, flood can occur. Now, what are the precautions that we can take to protect ourselves, our life and property? First one, construction of dams. Second one, plant more trees or afforestation. Third one, discourage construction and large-scale construction near the upper course of the river. Upper course of the river means from the top mountains, okay? Don't do any construction in the mountain tops. Like some people make houses there or hill stations, etc. So we must discourage such constructions on the upper course of the river. Then, during the time of flood, we must relocate the people from the flood-prone region, the region where there is frequently flood. We must shift those people from those regions to another safer place. Then, establishing early warning system, giving warning beforehand, so that the people themselves can empty their houses and go to another region. Now, next we are going through the topic natural vegetation and animal diversity. What is natural vegetation? Different type of plant species that grow in an area is based on certain factors. For example, the physiography. We were learning the physiography, isn't it? The four main physiographies of India. The climate, the soil type, and okay. So when the plants grow according to the physiography, the climate and the soil type, we call it as a natural vegetation. Natural vegetation of different physiography is different. And according to the climate, we can see different species of animals in this region. Now first we will go through the tropical evergreen forest. Children, while we study the natural vegetation, it's better you learn it with the help of a table itself. Okay, so there in the tropical evergreen forest, where can we see it? Under location, you will write Western Ghats, northeastern states. This tropical evergreen forest is heavy rainfall, high annual rainfall. Okay, so under the feature, you can write high annual rainfall. Now, under the column of animals, you can write lion-tailed macaque, different type of snakes, variety of insects, different type of butterflies, including the atlas moth, the world's biggest moth. All these are the animals and insects that we see in this region. So under tropical evergreen forest, The location, Western Ghats and Northeastern states. The features, heavy rainfall, annual rainfall, high annual rainfall. Thirdly, you must fill up all the animals that we find there. Now, under the tropical evergreen forest, you will next write the heading deciduous forest. Deciduous forest feature, seasonal rainfall. Okay, under feature you will write seasonal rainfall. Okay, so deciduous forest, where can we see it? Location, under location you will write Indian Peninsula. Under the feature you will write the seasonal rainfall. Now, which are the animals that we see? The deer, hare, peacock, hornbill. Then different type of birds, Indian gaur, elephant, tiger, leopard are the animals that we see there. Tropical thorn and shrubs. Now, what is a feature of this region? Rainfall is meager, very less rainfall. Okay. Then, where is the location? Location is Rajasthan desert and central part of the peninsula. Then, which are the plants and animals that we see? Camel, vulture, eagle, reptiles. Okay. Then the plants that we see there is thorny and shrub vegetation. There we have thorny and shrub vegetation. Either you can write this thorny and shrub vegetation under feature or under the plant section. Now, after the tropical thorn shrubs, the next one is the mangrove forest. It grows in, these forests are seen in the saline soil with the salty content. Okay, mangrove forest, the plant species that grow in this mangrove forest, they need a saline soil. So, under the features, you will write saline soil. And under the features itself, you will write what is the importance of the mangrove forest. Protect the river banks and coastal areas from shelving. Protect the river banks and coastal areas from shelving means from breaking down of the bank of a river. We have learned what is shelving earlier. And under the location, you can mention the mangrove forest of West Bengal. Then, under animals, there you can write the Bengal tiger, which lives in West Bengal. And then the breeding of different types of fishes, species of fishes are also seen in the mangrove region, mangrove forest region. And the last one is mountain forest. Mountain forest. Mountain forest, under the column of natural vegetation, you have to write mountain forest, which is the last one. And that is the last natural vegetation that you are learning. And what is the features of this mountain forest? We see coniferous trees there. What trees? Coniferous trees. For Christmas and all, we use the corn type of tree, no? Such trees are seen in this mountain forest region. As well as moses. Even moses, that are very short plants. In very cold region, we see this moses. The animals that we see under the column of animals, we can write there musk deer, snow leopard, Himalayan tar are the animals that we see. And the location of this mountain forest is Western Ghats, high ranges of Western Ghats. Okay, not the whole of Western Ghats, the northernmost part of the Western Ghats. And it is there we see the Nilgiri tar. We have completed the lessons of social science, and today we just went through the topics, the two disasters, the drought and flood, as well as the natural vegetation of India. So children, hope you could follow me, understand the classes. So please do your studies well for the annual examination. The homework for this session is complete the tables based on the topics and do your studies well. So goodbye. Thank you for your cooperation.